And subscribers, welcome back to the channel. You don't know it's the boy SAE. Bless upon yourself and thank you all for tuning into this one. Some wonderful peeps. In today's video, we're gonna zoom in on the West Indies probable or potential playing 11 to face Sri Lanka in the first test match starting pretty soon over there in Antigua. But my peep, if it's the first time on the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the post notification bell to be the first alerted whenever a new video is uploaded. So, as we know, the West Indies have named a squad, right? And it's a pretty decent squad if you look at it on paper. But we all know that we're gonna try to see if we can find the best. It might not be your best. That's the reason why I always ask you guys to leave yours in the comment section as well, so we can have a little debate and who has the better team rate. But I might update you guys when the match is near. I think 4 days from now is the match. I might update you closer to the match or updated my playing 11. But for now, I think the playing 11 might be a straightforward playing 11 if you go as script, because we can pretty question these team before they name it. You understand? So first and foremost, John Campbell will open the batting, no question about that. Unless he's injured, he will be the main opener for this test series. He has been doing some work, with the Jamaica Scorpion team. Previously he represented West Indies in the last test match. I think he scored 100, if I'm not mistaken, or was the one before that. His first 100 is test. Should have, in my opinion, he should have been a better test player by now. But some situation happened with him. We don't want to get into that. But John Campbell is the first pick. He might open with. I don't know if they're gonna go with two left-hander in terms of, because I have Tejna and Shanapal there as well. So I have Brandon King, you have Amir Django. So I'm gonna take the gamble. Um, so one aggressor and one stabilizer. I'm gonna go with Tejna and Shanapal based on his performances that just regional concluded. So Tejna and Shanapal and John Campbell to open the batting in my team. Maybe the next time I switch it up and say, alright, somebody else open the batting. Because they have been doing it to experiment in terms of bringing up Brandon King to open the batting. But that hasn't really worked out, in West Indies' favour. As yet, they might continue to proceed with that combination. But for now, I'm going to go with John Campbell and Tejan and Shanapal as the two opener. Number 3. Also, I think Joshua Da Silva is back in the team. I don't think Shea Up will take the gloves this time around. I think Shea Up will be asked to focus purely on his batting. Because his batting is his greatest asset. Not to say wicketkeeper is perfect as well, but I think he's more needed in this team as a batter. If I'm to be looking at it at another point of view, to advantage in West Indies' favour. So I think I'm going to bat him at that number 3 position, as I think he is perfectly fit there. So number 3, I say Captain Shea Up, one of our best player. So Shea Up, but in that 3. Number 4 now, this is going to be tricky because I want to have Kevin Hodge at that number 4 people. Either 3 or 4. Last match, I think they bat him at 3. This time I'm going to bat him at number 4. I don't think I'm going to get Brandon King a first opportunity because he hasn't really been performing fairly well, if I can understand, But it's either Kevin Hodge or Brandon King at that number 4 position. You understand? Any one of them can bat there, but I'm going to go with Kevin Hodge for the first test. Then the captain, Rastan Chase, who ever so green, or in terms of people are just not, rallying with this captain. I don't know why, but performance speak more than words, so maybe that's the reason. But for now, Rastan Chase. Rastan Chase is the test captain, guys, so we just have to keep on supporting the West Indies and continue, watching the cricket that we love. So it's Rastan Chase at that number 5 position. Hopefully he can rescue the team when needed, or he can put up a good performance, because he can bat, he can bowl, but he just hasn't really clicked as yet, in terms of delivering a masterclass for the West Indies test team as yet. So that's his downfall for now. He needs to click and he needs to learn to um come up big as a captain when he's needed. You understand, my people? Because he needs to set an example. He's the captain, he should be leading from the front. But you know, this is what it is. We're not gonna put too much pressure on him. You know, he's trying his best, and they trust him, so let's leave it where it is. Then moving down to number six, guys. I think wicketkeeper Joshua Da Silva will come in at number six. As I said, he had a brilliant super 4 day competition in the Caribbean. So his batting is in form. He's in form, guys, with the bat. So expect him to really be one of them to really guide the team with the bat and the wicket keeping close, because this is what he as always bring to the team. He has fallen off previously and was dropped, and he's worked himself back over the last 2 seasons after West Indies 4 day championship, and he has booked himself back a place, and I'm sure a place in the team, and I'm sure he's eagerly right now to prove himself. Right about now, he's ready to prove himself. Um, in this West Indies test team, and show that he should have been the captain, but some things happen and we don't want to delve into that either. So, but in my opinion, he's the best choice for the captain. But West Indies never look his direction. So that's what I still have a 6-7. Justin Greaves. Yeah, as Justin, when he's not in the team, I think I have to go with Justin Greaves at that number seven as an all rounder. Yeah, I think he should play. He must play, because the last match, I think, did they promote him to open the batting or something like that, guys? So the West Indies team is so unpredictable, guys, at times. But Justin Greaves will definitely be in the team. He might not come in this order, but in my opinion, I think he will be in the team. So Justin Greaves at that number 7, 8 now. Ah, boy. See, what we are shouting at people is spin bowling. We don't know how the track is going to play. We saw Jamel working in the team, but he's not my fan favorite. But for the sake that he's vice captain, I'm gonna put him in the team. But I'm gonna put an asterisk beside his name, and I'm gonna put Kemar Roach right beside number 8. Kemar Roach, Al Jamel Work, and those two are gonna. I think one of them gonna pick, and I think I'll go with Kemar Roach if I was a selector. But as always, the vice captain Jamel Warrican, so they might give him a nod over Kemar Roach as the experienced pacer. Next we have 9, Alzar Joseph. Azar Joseph will bat at number 9, or will be in the team at that number 9 position. Coming up in Jan. Hopefully, he can rattle the Sri Lankan ball batters, and show that he has rested, show that he has recovered fully, and he's ready to go guns blazing. Then we have Jaden Seals, the man, one of the top wicket takers who just concluded a 4 day championship. And also, we have Anderson Phillips there in the team as well. This is going to be tricky because Anderson Phillips was in the top wicket take, I think second behind Gudakish Moti. So, boy, it's going to be tricky because I want Shamar Joseph in my team, because Shamar Joseph is going to be my number 11. You understand? So, Shamar Joseph is my 11th player. So, it's going to be tricky. So, let's recap the team. So, Shamar Joseph, Jaden Seals, Alzari Joseph, Jamal Warrican slash Kemar Roach, Justin Greaves, uh, Rastan Chase, Brandon King slash Kevin Hodge, Shea Oab, Tej Naren Shandapal slash King, and John Campbell. We also have Amir Django in the team as well, perform well in the West Indies championship. So we have a good team, but hopefully we can get the right combination. Leave your honest thoughts down below, my peeps. Bless up on yourself, alright?